Gift of the Givers has confirmed that South Africa's Stephen McGown, who was abducted by Qaeda in Mali in 2011, is alive. The aid group has received a proof of live video from its intermediary in that country. The video is believed to have been shot recently. We're joined now via Skype by Gift of the Givers founder, that's Dr. Imtiaz Sooliman. Dr. Sooliman, a very good morning to you and thanks for your time this morning. How sure are you that this is a recent video?
Just one clarification. We haven't received the video officially. The video was sent to us to different networks. But the intermediary called us yesterday morning to say a new video is out. It was launched on the 1st of July. He said the video is very genuine and it was shot recently and everything on that video is true. So we must try to get a link and open it out and see what it says, but it is genuine.
Well, obviously, Dr. Sooliman, you would have asked them how sure they are that this video is recent and that Stephen McGown is still alive. How sure are they, your intermediaries, that this video is legitimate and it is recent?
Every word of them can be trusted. I've worked with them for the last 2 years. And even without the video, we know that Stephen is alive because we've spoken with Johan Gustafsson, the Swedish hostage who was released last week. And within 24 hours, he made a call to say that he and Stephen were together. And 3 days before he was released, he and Stephen were parted. And Stephen is in good health. He's alive and is fine and in good condition.
All right, you say you are yet to actually open the link and see this video yourself, but just from your contacts, what is it that their hostage takers actually want? Have they made any demands in this video?
It's not an official ransom demand, but it's a video that appeals to 6 governments. They talk to South Africa, France, Australia, Switzerland, Romania, and Colombia, saying, and they show you the 6 hostages that they are holding. And in the video, they say that no negotiations have taken place, which is not true. You know, what for the 6 people? Maybe the other countries, I don't know, but of course us, and I think the Australians have done something. And in the video, all 6 of them speak. All 6 hostages, each one saying, we're missing our family, we want to be free, it's a long time, you know, we accept your prayers, thank you for everything that you're saying for us. And Stephen McGown says, you know, I've done this, I've said this many times over and over again, it's just another video, and you know, we thank everybody for their efforts and we want to come home. So it's something to that extent.
Okay, you say Johan Gustafsson made a call to say that Stephen McGown was fine and he was in good condition. Did he give any reason as to why he was released but not the others?
We'll be speaking to him more thoroughly about that. The others were not with him. For the last few years, it's only been him, Stephen, and in the initial phases, it was the Dutch hostage, Jacques. Jacques was then moved separately to another place, and when the French troops invaded an area, he was found there by accident in inverted commas. Stephen and Johan were kept together from that period till now, not the other hostages. So he wouldn't know anything about other hostages, but we will be speaking to him either today or tomorrow, depending on when he's available to speak. We're giving him time to reconnect with his family, and then we will have more information.
All right. Has he been able to provide, and I know that you are still going to talk to him, but provide any information as to where Stephen McGown might be found?
That's impossible. You know, because it's a desert and there's no road marks there. In the case of Al-Qaeda, they move you from place to place. They could take you to any country. Even when we negotiated, they said, look, if it works out, we can leave them in Algeria, Morocco, Mali, Niger, somewhere in the desert, near the airport, anywhere we can leave them because we move around all the time. In the case, Jacques told us that in 3 years, Jacques is a Dutch hostage, which I met on 6 March this year. He came to South Africa and he said in a 3-year period, they were moved in a 5-year period, they were moved almost 1,000 times.
So, Dr. Sooliman, what happens now? What is the next step after this video and after you've had a chance to speak to Johan Gustafsson? What happens after this?
Well, we were not waiting for the video. We have already been busy, like we've been busy for the last 2 years. In fact, when Johan was released on Monday, the 26th of June, immediately we contacted the intermediaries to ask, is this true? That's information we're receiving, and what is the condition of Stephen? Unfortunately, the network wasn't working that day. The next morning, 27th, they called us. They said, yes, Johan is released, Stephen is fine, you know what, and we're still working on the case. They're working on the case. And then I pressed upon them. I said, intermediaries, I want to send a very strong message to the captains. and you have an influence of the captors, you can motivate them. I said Stephen should be released on compassionate grounds. He lost his mother a month ago, and now that he has lost both his friends, I mean, not lost, but he left the Dutch and the Swede, he's going to be alone. His mental state is not going to be good, and he'll get ill and he can die in captivity. And if we had the money, we would have brought Stephen home long time ago to be with his mother. The fact that we didn't do that shows to you that this case is going to go on forever unless you release him on compassionate grounds.
All right, we'll continue to get updated on that story. Thanks very much, Gift of the Givers founder Dr. Imtiaz Sooliman with us this morning. We're back after a short break.